Lovely Taurians, welcome to your reading. I've been meditating on your energy, my lovely Taurians, and it's really interesting. I just get this, what I'm hearing here is reprioritizing. So you've been through quite a ride in the last 2 months. For some of you, it may even have been longer, but I feel that June is a month where you're reassessing, you're reprioritizing. What's important? What have you been investing your time in that really isn't important in the scheme of things that you've come to realize? For some of you, it's working for other people, and the more you do, the more they take, and it's just not that comeback. And so, you know, we work, but there's got to be a balance, whether it's monetary balance or whether it's just a personal satisfaction in something that you're doing. You're just not getting back that exchange of energy, if you like. And so there's some sort of reprioritizing. What aspect or area of your life has been neglected? And it's about revisiting that, you know, finding that balance. What area has been neglected that you need to give that nurturing to, a little bit more attention to give you that sense of satisfaction or purpose, if you like. That's your channeled message here. So take from that what you will, but that's the message that has come through. So that's sort of really the theme of June for you, my lovely Taurians. And I jumped straight into this. So, you know, what I want to say to you, this is a reading for Taurus sun, rising and moon sign. It is a general reading, my lovely Taurians. If you'd like a private reading, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there. I was just so excited. I got straight into it. I just started channeling straight away. So there you go. I'm going to create the Celtic cross for you. Let's see in more detail what's coming up for you. June, I'm hearing here, is going to be a very, very interesting month. There is a lot of self-reflection. There is a lot of going within, a lot of analysing, a lot of reviewing what's important in your life. What have you been investing in time and energy into that just doesn't do it for you? It's not giving you back that sense of satisfaction. It could be something that you've been doing in the past and it was okay to do that. You know, you felt great about doing that, but it doesn't fit anymore. It doesn't fit. There's been some sort of shift in your energy, my lovely Taurians. Okay, let's have a look at what is being said here. So you've got the Page of Water. There's a new emotional beginning here for you. I feel like there's some tie or ties that have been severed. So there's a new start here. There's a new emotional awareness. There's a new emotional beginning. It can also be a new emotional beginning for you, looking at life differently from a different perspective. But there's a start here in June. There's some sort of start. There's some sort of beginning that's coming up here for you. And you've got the Hermit, which doesn't surprise me, my lovely Taurians. You've got the Hermit, which is about going within, becoming introverted, analysing what's going on within you, getting rid of all the distractions, meditating, going for walks in nature, somewhere where you can shut out the everyday and really just focus in on you. And you will be surprised what light is shed on you, on your sense of understanding yourself, understanding others, understanding where you are in life. There's a clarity of a clarity that comes through for you here in June, through finding that being a little bit of a recluse, I want to say. Being a little bit of a recluse, it's like shutting down, you know, bring those shutters down and just let's explore you. You're going to really feel, and some of you may already felt that because we're in June. I'm running a little bit late, so we're in June. So some of you may have already felt that, and that's okay to feel that, okay? Because what that's going to bring with the call is, what it's going to bring is connection with your guides, connection with spirit, or you're going to have inspirational thought. You're going to have this clarity. Your dreams are going to be more active for some of you, but there's messages that are coming through for you. Be aware and be mindful of synchronicities, I'm being told here for you. Be mindful of synchronicities. Some of them will be subtle, so it's going to take your attention. You're needing to really think about that. Look at what that is. You know, what that's an interesting thing. That's a synchronicity. That I'm being inspired to go in a different direction, or go for a walk. Whatever it is for you, but there's messages around you that are helping you here, are helping you with this reprioritizing. Interesting month. June is an interesting month for all the zodiacs. It's it's an interesting energy that's coming through in June. It's laying foundations for the next half of the year. It's like the world is starting to turn. We're starting to move forward. I like it. You've also got the Three of Water. So this is going to actually make you feel, this is celebration, this is celebration, this is joy, this is happiness, this is clarity. So does that clarity bring to you, you're going to propose, or you're getting married, or you're making some big life decision, and it's going to bring you joy, it's going to bring you celebration, it's going to really be very uplifting for you on an emotional level. You're going to really be I feel like there's an opening up of your heart chakra, an opening up of who you are. There's a lot to do with emotions here in June for you, exploring those. And I can already feel some of you squirming, but you need to dig deep. You need to dig deep. You've also got the Seven of Water, because what that's going to bring for you is your ability to use your imagination, your inner desire, setting goals, moving towards fulfilling your dreams. What is it that you want in life? How do you see yourself in life? How do you see yourself living your life? How do you see yourself working? How many hours are you going to invest in work? What sort of lifestyle are you craving or wanting? This is moving towards that. This is setting those goals. It's like this, your eyes are open. There's this new awareness. So this reprioritizing brings in a tremendous amount of change in your life, or the potential for that change. Understand that there's free will. And so whatever we're being shown by our guides, by spirit, by the universe, by source, by God, whatever you want to call it, whatever we're being shown, we can decide, well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay where I am because it's easy. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't know, so to speak, as the saying goes. And so you can decide, no, I'm going to stay where I am because this is comfortable for me. I don't want change. And that's okay. That's free will. But the potential for bringing in your heart's desire and bringing it into reality is strong. It's absolutely there in June, and some of you may already have been experiencing it. You've also got the Four of Earth, and the Four of Earth is about what do you want to fulfill? What dreams do you want to fulfill? This is about being grounded, bringing to you what you're wanting. But you've got the antlers here, and that's about giving yourself space to really work out what you want to bring to you, what you want to create. This is in the early stages of creating. This is in the early stages of making these changes. What abundance do you want to bring to you? Is it financial? Is it love? Is it family? Is it happiness? Is it health? What abundance? Is it all of those things do you want to bring to you? This is starting to consider that. And being protective of it, I'm hearing as well. Create space so that, when you create space, other people aren't influencing you so much. This is about you and what you're wanting to create. Here you've got the Hangman. There is growth through suffering. There is growth through, I mean, that's dramatic, isn't it? It's growth through suffering. There's, you know, if you've experienced, I'll rephrase that. If you've experienced some hardships, understand that in those hardships, there has been a new awareness that has come to you, a new inner balance, a reassessment. The hangman also asks you to look at things in a different perspective. So where you might look at something and think, oh, gee, that was really awful. I hated that. That was a big lesson and it was really tough. Change your perspective on that and have a look at what have you learned from that situation? What have you learned from those hurdles and lessons that you've experienced? How has it changed you? How has it brought you to June where you're changing your perspective, you're reprioritizing? That's that looking at things in a different perspective, remaining balanced and not collapsing yourself into what's gone on in the past, but rather look at how it's transformed you, how you have grown, how it has brought a new level of awareness to you, has allowed you to look at things from a different perspective. What sort of life do you want to create? Something's happened that has caused you to create a new life or given you an opportunity to reshuffle the cards of life for you. Do things differently. Bringing in a new energy around you, I'm hearing as well. You've also got the Emperor energy, which is an energy of great prosperity, great control, great empowerment. So whatever's gone on has really brought on this huge level of empowerment for you that brings you great prosperity. So there's potential here to be moving into a really fulfilled life, with prosperity, being in control, whatever plans you want to put in place, whatever it is you want to do with the Emperor energy. To me, it's always like the Midas touch, the Emperor energy. Anything you touch is going to turn to gold. Anything you want to do is going to really come to fruition. So June is going to be an absolutely epic month for you to lay down new foundations and new plans. The hardships are over, so don't fear that. Don't fear, oh gosh, what else is going to come up? It's not. It's done. It's coming to completion. It's important for you to release everything that has gone on, those lessons, and take with you what you've learned from them, who you've become, how much stronger and wiser and knowledgeable you've become from what you've learned. It's the lessons that you've gone through, my lovely Taurians, that have brought you to this place in June where you will reprioritize your life. What's going to work for you, what's not going to work for you, what do you need to get back to doing? What have you forgotten about that you were doing that you need to get back to, something that you need to revisit? Bring it forward. Bring it forward because it brings you a lot of joy. Whatever that is, it's bringing you a lot of joy. Don't be tempted to take shortcuts. Don't be tempted to stay where you are. Allow this wind of change to come through, sweep you along into July and August. I just feel like July and August for the zodiacs, for all the signs, there's going to be something very impactful that happens then, beneficial, dynamic. But don't be tempted to take shortcuts. It's the effort. How much effort do you put in June is what you will reap in the later months. So don't be manipulated by others and what they think you should be doing. Really look at what you want. What's your heart desire? What do you want to do? How do you want to move forward? I like that. Honor the self. Be your authentic self, my lovely Taurians. Honor yourself. The divine abundance. Let's have a look. Awakening. I got this for Aries. Awakening. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. It's time to to awaken, to really pursue what your heart's desire is inspiring you to move towards. What is your soul contract? So I really like that. Fantastic. My lovely Taurians, I wish you many blessings, love and light to you, and may you really lay down an absolutely fabulous foundation in June. Honoring the self. It's about you in June. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. Thank you for commenting, sharing, liking, subscribing, giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate your support.